Hi, welcome back to the Rock Solid Kitchen. So we've done puddings, we've done main meals, and we're going to do another main meal because I know you guys like curries. Okay, so we're going to do what we call the hot and sour Keema Biryani. Yes, you heard me right, it's called a Biryani. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm just going to put these pans on so they get nice and warm. Put the right ones on. Got the water going on for the rice. I've got my pan here getting hot, and I've got my ingredients here. Okay, so I've got my onions, I've got my celery, I've got my garlic, I've got my lean mince, I've got curry powder, chili flakes, malt vinegar, and a tin of tomatoes. Okay, so the pan's getting nice and hot. Let's just see if I can get the lid off. So we've got our coconut oil, and I'll put 2 teaspoons in here. Okay, just get that in there. Nice. Getting it everywhere as we go. That's cool. So that's melting down nicely. I'll just stick that over to one side. Get that off my hands. Cool. Let's just get this pan covered in the oil so nothing sticks to it. We're going to get it nice and hot, okay, so good heat. So while that's heating up, I'm just going to put the rice on, okay, because that takes a little while because I like to have brown rice. So I'm just going to stick the timer on for that one so I don't get waylaid. Good. So that's going on. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to stick the onions in, okay. We're just going to brown these off. So I've just roughly chopped them up. Chop them up roughly, doesn't matter what size they are. And we're just going to brown them off. Make sure they're covered in all that coconut oil. Superb. As I keep saying, the smell of that coconut oil just reminds me of holidays. It's lovely. So you probably want to brown these off for about 2, maybe 3 minutes, okay? So we're just going to let them brown off. Make sure that temperature's on. Good, good, good. I've got really itchy nose today. Good. Just keep stirring around so they don't stick to the pan. They're coming on really nicely. So as I say, I've got extra lean mince here, just because I don't like all the fatty stuff. If you want to use the unlean mince just to get a bit more flavour, that's cool. But I think we've got enough spices here to actually cover up that flavour there. Those chili flakes smell really nice. So now I'm going to add in the celery. So we get it and just mixing all them around. I just have a play around with this as well, guys. I like to chop my celery up really fine because I'm not a great lover of it. And I know Loz don't like it that much, so cut it up nice and thin, it will sweat itself down then. So let's just sweat that off while that's sweating off. Tidy kitchen is all good. So the next ingredients we're going to put in is the garlic, and then we're going to put the mince in, okay? We still need to just sweat these down a bit more. I watched a programme the other day about a bloke cooking a biryani, and he done all these different layers, and this is not like that. This is a biryani, so all we do is we just chuck everything in the pot. It all tastes the same. So it all goes in the pot in one go. So that's about a couple of minutes. Let's put the garlic in. Mix that around. Make sure you mix it around. Whoa, that's smelling nice now. Right, everything's mixing well nice now. It's good, good, good. Fingers crossed when Lods comes back soon she can do all the washing up, because isn't that right? Whoever cooks the food doesn't do the washing up. Whoever eats the food has to do the washing up, isn't it? So keep it moving around as well, guys. I don't want to burn the garlic because it's in the pan. So from start to finish, guys, this should take around about 20 minutes. I think the rice takes the longest cook. That's about 15 to 20 minutes. Overall, cooking this will be about 10-15 minutes. 2 minutes per item we put in there. That should do us nicely. And then we're going to simmer it for 10 minutes. Let it cook right down for 10 minutes. Let all them spices infuse in there. So it's time we add the meat now. So we've got, I think it's 650 grams of lean mince. Break that all up. So we're aiming just to brown the whole lot of this mince off. Mixing everything together thoroughly. I just want to keep breaking the mince up so it's in nice small pieces. And then all the spices can actually coat more parts of the meat. I don't want to have big chunks of mince meat in there at all. So that's all browned off nicely. So I'm going to add in the curry powder. Give that a stir around. As I say, it's really important everything gets coated in this. So we're constantly mixing it up, mixing it around, mixing it around. Chili flakes are going to go in. If you want it spicier, you can add more chili flakes. If you don't like it that spicy, just take less and put less in. That's starting to smell gorgeous now. I'm just going to turn that heat down slightly. Mixing it all the time. Ow! Mine for the squirts. Right, tomatoes are going in. 10 of them. Nearly forgot one ingredient. I'd have been kicked out of MasterChef. Seasoning. Just mix that all the way up. Everything's coated. Malt vinegar, or you can use white vinegar, it's up to you. That's going to go in. So just mix that all the way up. So as everything's coated, that's going to go on the side. I'm going to cover this up on a medium heat, so just turn that heat down. We're going to do it for 10 minutes, okay? 10 minutes. So the rice is cooking down nice, the meat's cooked. So while this is just finishing up, I'm just going to tidy the kitchen up. Give that a wipe down, get rid of all the juices. Brilliant stuff, that can go in there. So what we want to do now is we want to turn this off. I'm just going to get my drainer out and drain the rice. Swish a bit of water around in that. So I'm just going to rinse the rice under warm water, or hot water it's going to be. So that's all drained off there nicely. So all we're going to do now, because that lid's going to be hot, pop that out of it. I'm just going to add the rice into here, okay? So that's added to there, make sure that's still on. Just going to mix this all in there nicely. So we're just going to cook this off for about another minute, 2 minutes maybe, just to make sure it's all mixed in and all the spices are mixed into the rice as well. And the rice is going to absorb the leftover water in there as well. The water that's come from the juices. So how simple is that, guys? That it's taken me probably, it's 15-20 minutes for the rice to cook, and the rest is that. So 15-20 minute meal. That is your biryani.